Hello, water signs. Good morning on this wonderful Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are in the world. The sun is shining. It's gorgeous out. And I'm going to bring you your daily reads. Let's see what's happening for the water signs today. I'm just taking a second here to get grounded in the energy. All right, tell me what messages the water signs need to know. There's a bit of a sadness. A bit of a sadness. Go figure. First card that comes out is death. I got a bit of a sadness, and it's a transformation. So the transformation, and I'm focusing on this little person right here. So I don't believe that it's a death or the passage of somebody, but instead a transformation. And of course, with transformation, there always comes grief. There comes grief for who you used to be. There's your 9 of Cups. But it looks as though the transformation is towards, your happiness and what you want and a wish fulfillment. Although, because she's kind of looking off to the side, I don't feel like you've got it just yet. And then the next card that came out was the 7 of Pentacles. So you've been putting work into something. What that is, I don't know just yet, but you're waiting for it to grow, whether it was energy that you put into a situation, whatever else be it. You thought it was going to be your dream come true, but you're still waiting because it hasn't come through just yet. And of course, this is waiting as well because whatever seeds you planted are still growing. I've got the Page of Swords. So this could be that somebody is watching you or you're watching somebody else. Could be gossiping. The next card that came out was the 9 of Wands. Because you're tired. You know what? Actually, the way that she's holding her mouth, I feel like you're staying away from how do I say this? Staying away from gossip. You're keeping whatever is in your thoughts to yourself. But you're tired. You're tired. You're tired because you've been battling all of these wands behind you. You've been working hard at something. And what that is, I don't know just yet. But we're going to keep going through it. Working hard with taking action. You want to take action, or you could be fighting against conflict. Yeah, I think that's what it is, because the next card that came out was your Queen of Swords. You've been cutting it out. Somebody's been causing drama for you. Somebody's been causing drama, and you've cut it out. You've cut it out, and that's why you're keeping quiet. You've come this far. What is the drama about? A truth. It's about the truth and clarity of something that caused you anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. It was the truth and anxiety about justice. So you felt something was unfair. There was something unfair here. And what I got was the 5 of Wands. So this is bickering and fighting amongst other people, or, maybe fighting within yourself. I think it's fighting within yourself, though, because you had the transformation card right here, death. Well, I'm just going to clarify this. What was the inner conflict about, please, Spirit? What was the inner conflict about? Leadership or lack thereof. Maybe you didn't feel like you were strong enough. You weren't strong enough against whoever was causing you deceit. There was deceit. And it's funny because both of these came out in reverse, which means because there's a transformation, you are now finding your ability to be a self-care against people that have deceived you. Is I just want to know, what was the theft about, please, Spirit? Friendship. Okay. So somebody let you down in a friendship. Somebody who you thought was your friend wasn't, because the truth came out. How did they find out the truth? Please, Spirit, how did they find out the truth? How did they find out the truth? Please, Spirit. How did they find out the truth? Somebody not being consistent. So there was inconsistency about who somebody was offering their wand to, if you will. So it seems to me like one day it was coming to you, but then the next it was going elsewhere. Then it was coming to you, then it was going elsewhere. And then, it caused a lack of trust because there was nothing stable to hold on to. And yet you were stable and you continued to work at the relationship. Yeah, see, the next card that came up was the Two of Cups. So you were giving. You were completely giving. And there it is, Seven of Swords. Again, so you were completely giving and you were putting everything into this situation. However, this other person wasn't giving you exactly what you were giving. And there was some deceit. But what was this deceit about? Yeah, see? Three's a crowd. So the deceit was about, being with you one day, but being with another person the other, and possibly with the conflict that I saw earlier, maybe you don't get along with this other person. Yeah, you don't get along with that other person that your friend is befriending, and it's making you defensive. It's making you defensive, and it's making you over emotional. You don't want that person knowing anything about you, but you love having your friend near you, but the fact that this friend continues to be friends with your enemy is really you're at a crossroads whether to let them in anymore, because that other person deceived you. So this over emotion has led to action or communication about new stability. Maybe you're taking action to stand on your own and strong. Yeah, there's the water sign. There we go. So you're taking the action. You're taking the action to focus on what you need. And you're looking at that cup and you're saying, I want to fill up my cup now. I'm tired of giving everything to everyone else and being deceived. Oops. And then the Lovers came up. What is the Lovers regarding, please? Leaving behind tradition. So your traditional thoughts, that's what I'm getting right now. You had traditional thoughts about how you should be loyal, you should be dedicated, you should always, be the friend. Your heart was in control as opposed to your mind. However, that led you to regret because you focused so much on your heart's decisions that you got taken advantage of. Now comes the Empress. New beginnings, abundance, creation. Didn't I just say creation? The next card that came up was the Magician. So you're nurturing. Now you're finding that fire within, and you're nurturing yourself, and you're creating. What are they creating, please, Spirit? Woo! Ten of Swords. Creating a new beginning. You're manifesting a new beginning away from this backstabbing behavior because it broke your heart. It broke your heart. But I feel like you're still struggling just a little bit because of this. But this is the best decision for you because you're taking on that stable energy and you're sitting stable for yourself. You're not being swayed by, oh yeah, see? You're not being swayed by these other people. And this could be someone taking an action towards you now that you're standing on your own and you're not going to allow this heartbreak anymore. Yeah, because somebody's waiting for action. Who's waiting for action, please, Spirit? The Moon. I'm feeling like this is the other people and they're waiting for, like they're looking out and they're waiting for you to give them something to continue causing issues with, but you're holding steadfast and you're not showing your cards. And whatever secrets that they have, it's going to be illuminated. And I believe it's about balance, of course. Weren't we just saying that it's because, you know, you've been giving so much, but you've been getting nothing in return. So it's like you're giving to this person, this friend, but this friend is giving to this friend. And it's just a triangulated situation that's just no good. So here's the Knight of Pentacles, which I believe is you. I believe your transformation has now, and if not yet, will go into taking things one step at a time, watching, waiting and watching before you actually dive into any types of relationships because you don't want to be the fool. Yeah, see? Because any new relationships that come, because this is newness and new beginnings, before you take that leap of faith, you're going to watch. You're going to watch what they expose instead of going in blind, which I think is good. Because, oh, and as you do that, your strength and your self-esteem are going to climb. And I say climb because I'm focusing right now on, it almost looks like hands, you know? Your self-esteem and your courage are going to rise. And then you have the King of Cups. Who's this King of Cups? Ah, yeah. So whoever these sneaky people are, and you can see the way that this king is looking off to the side, not directly at someone, but off to the side. Whatever manipulation and trying to one up and win you or win over you, that's over. You're aware. You're aware of their sneakiness and you're cutting that crap out. Now you have the Temperance, because once you get rid of that, everything comes into balance and healing. You're moving into calmer waters where you're going to find victory and recognition. That's fantastic. So it looks as though, you know, you're going to have to be cutting out somebody who is being deceitful, somebody who is not giving what you're putting into the relationship. And this is, like I said, this is about friendship right now. This isn't about love. Let's see what guidance. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So that's that card right there, the Six of Swords. You're moving away from this old way of living. You're transforming because here's your goal, happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path and you are finding happiness. However, you know, you may be grieving a little bit and that's normal. When we change and when we grow and have to leave things behind that no longer serve us, you'll go through, see, the next card, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So, oh my gosh, you can't make this up. So what it's saying is that you may have to let this go. And no matter what regrets, like don't regret is what it's saying. You can't change the past. You can't change what other people did or the choices that they made. And besides, once you let go of this unhealthy relationship with a friend or whatever be the case, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine because then you open up space to have new positive energy that, is on the same vibration as you come in. The next card is guilt. Maybe you're feeling a little bad because you have to walk away, but I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So don't feel like you're abandoning them, because you know what? They abandon you. And that's okay. Your time has passed. You each got what you could. See? I was gonna say you each got what you could from the relationship. But now it's time to move on. So you're be grateful, for the time that you had. But that chapter is over now, and be thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Because like I said, you let go of one thing and something new is coming in. And didn't I just say about the grief? I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So you can appreciate the lessons that they taught you. You can appreciate, what you learned from the situation. And no matter what, that relationship served a purpose at the time. And now, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what's in the future for you, because I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So, if you want a loving energy, there you go. You got to surrender. I can release my need to control. So don't control the outcome anymore. Don't worry about it. Let these people go that aren't making you happy. If that means you got to change your friendships, go ahead. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Anyhow, I think that's a pretty great reading. And let me know if this resonates. If so, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And I shall see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.